Alright, Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. I'm gonna get straight to the point with this. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything like this. I'm gonna get straight to the point. First and foremost, my website is MrT.com. You can check it out right now, itsmrt.com. Again, follow me on my social medias at It's Mr. Teleferro, at It's Mr. Teleferro, Instagram, Twitter, all that. Facebook, all of it. Check me out. Troy Ave dropped a diss record, right? And in the diss record, he went at guys like Casanova. He went at Taxstone, of course, and then a couple other people, right? On the intro to one of these records, by the way, I can't even get through the tape. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I just can't. Not because the tape ain't got some dope bars, but it's just, I don't like that energy, right? Anybody understand what I'm saying? I just don't like the energy that Troy Ave has around him right now. I wish nothing but success for the brother, honestly, but I'm gonna do it from a distance. So Troy Ave, in an interlude to a record, he's pretty much saying, look, I was on the phone with Top Dawg and company, and they were talking to, Top Dawg was talking to Hovain or whatever, and Kendrick wished me well while I was in jail, and I told, and Troy Ave was like, he told Hovain, maybe I should think about signing with TDE. That'd be a good look for me. All right. Well, we found out today that was completely false. Top Dawg took to his social media account to address this, and let me set off the disclaimer. There was no need to address this, but from the simple fact that Top Dawg or Kendrick Lamar's camp wanted their name to not be tied to the name of Troy Ave in any way. Top Dawg said this: for the record, I've never had a convo with Troy Ave or anyone in his camp. Neither has K-Dot. Yesterday's story was fake news. #TDE. There's your answer. Now everybody can stop calling and emailing me asking me if it's true. So I guess the question is, what was even the need to address this? The energy around Troy Ave has become so detrimental and so bad and so negative right now. People are removing themselves. I'm watching Troy Ave's former artist, Young Lido, say, I'm off that. I'm off a lot of what he was on. And I'm watching a lot of people just separate themselves from him. Hovain, separate themselves from him. A lot of people saying they don't want to be around him. A lot of people saying they don't want that energy around them. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say this. Troy Ave is what I don't understand about rap. Because rap can be a beautiful thing. But then, at the same time, rap can be a very, 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 very strong walking contradiction. Let me tell you what. I look at Troy Ave, right? Been through a lot. I think this brother's story could really be something that we could use to uplift everybody else. 50 Cent rap about being bulletproof, but I mean, sheesh. Troy Ave's got to be like a close second or third, right? In a rapper sense. I mean, the guy literally got shot in the leg, lost his best friend, his bodyguard, then got turned around in another separate incident, got shot in the head. I mean, I know 50 take 7-9 bullets, but sheesh, Troy Ave got to be second, third somewhere. And I know 50 Cent is somebody that a lot of people compared Troy Ave to, just that demeanor, that New York style, all that Brooklyn, all that. But I don't get this walking contradiction, because Troy Ave, look, it looks like, because he's still a question for a lot of things, and he got charges tied to his name right now, I believe. And again, that Taxstone situation is still up in the air. Troy Ave is somebody, since he's free, I look at a guy that he's been given a second chance at this thing called life. Really a third, if you want to count almost getting killed. Like a third or fourth chance at this thing called life. And you go make a tape called Nupac? I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I'm not going to knock him or dog him out or anything like that. I just don't get the energy. And I don't get that people would rather, they like what Troy Ave represent. And then the irony is, Troy Ave called somebody like Kendrick Lamar, Chance the Rapper, the weirdos or the bozos or whatever. And you look at Kendrick Lamar and Chance the Rapper, every time I look up, these brothers are doing something better with their lives. Every time I look up, they're doing something better, not just with their lives, helping other people, creating positive energy and positive music that makes me think. Not to diss Troy Ave or anything like that. I've not heard that in his music. The energy around his tape is, I can't even listen to it. The Nupac, do you remember how things ended for Tupac? He died. That's not who I want to. If you're talking Tupac, if somebody wants to compare themselves to Tupac, the motivational speaker, the motivational person, the inspiration that he gave people, the empowerment he gave black people, the knowledge that this brother had, I'm fine with that. But the cover of the mixtape, you just look at it yourself. I mean, that's not what you're supposed to be celebrating about music. You're celebrating all the negative that came with it. And I don't get that. Because, look, man, if I had to choose a rap career, and somebody gave me Kendrick Lamar and Chance the Rapper, or I could be Troy Ave, look, man, I'm cool on that lifestyle, that negative energy. I'm good. I want to take care of my family. I want to stay the hell out of the way. And right now, Troy Ave is putting a very dark cloud over his head. And I question if the brother actually gets how blessed he is. How much he got right. Like, he really could be somebody we look at that turned everything around. And the problem is you got people still gassing him up. I think it. Somebody got to be gassing him up, telling him we love this music. We love what you represent. I don't understand that. I never understood that about our culture. It doesn't make sense to me. It does not make sense to me. And it looked like it didn't make sense to Top Dawg because, listen, man, Kendrick and TDE have a new rumor about them every other day. And the fact that this is the second time that Top Dawg has addressed something in a week. Remember, he addressed the Kendrick Lamar conspiracy theory that there was going to be an album dropping Sunday after he dropped his project last Friday, comparing him to Jesus. He died on Friday, and he rose 3 days later, Sunday. So, the fact that they didn't even want this, it was just a rumor. He was like, I don't even want this lingering in the air. Get it off of me. Get that negative energy away from anything dealing with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar don't represent that. And just call Troy Ave out for a liar. And the fact is, we kind of got to believe Top Dawg. Top Dawg and them running an honest program. It's like Duke. Like right now, if Coach K said, listen, Grayson Allen did not mean to trip a guy, or it was a mistake if he smoked weed, or this is not how we run our program, or whatever, I kind of got to believe Duke because they run a clean program. What Top Dawg them do over there at TDE and with Kendrick, and of course the phenomenal music that's coming out of it, you kind of got to believe it. That he never had a conversation with Troy Ave or anybody, or Hovain, anybody, because they run a clean program. Now on the other side, you kind of got to not believe anything Troy Ave said, because it just doesn't make his energy, it just don't make sense to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just don't, I don't know, man. It just don't equal a great person. And I hate that, because I think this brother's story could be significant in rap. Not just talking about the raps, because the audience will come with the story. I think there's a better story for Troy. That's what I'll end this with. I think there's a better story for Troy Ave to tell out there. I think there's a better story for him to tell. Not about being Nupac and dissing these people who turned their back on you, but the story of you still here to tell your story. Am I missing something, guys? Like, talk to me in the comment box below about what I just said. I just think Troy Ave's missing the point. You could have been dead, my brother. You could have been gone. You could have been locked up. But the judge is still allowing you to work your career, to make money, travel. And this is what we do with that second chance, third chance. We go back to dissing people who said they don't want anything to do with you. I don't understand it. And I guess I'll leave it there. I go by the name of Alfred Teleferro, Mr. Teleferro TV. I don't know who keeping it real like this. I really don't. I think I'm doing the best I can right now. Big ups to TDE, Top Dawg, and Kendrick Lamar's camp. Big up to Troy Ave as well. My brother, I hope you figure it out. Wishing nothing but positive energy your way. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@mrteleferro.com. Again, that's booking@mrteleferro.com.